Let's talk about a general warm-up you can do for every workout you do. And before we dive into the specifics of that, I briefly want to touch on why this is so important. See, a lot of people get into the gym, they get all this adrenaline, they get in a big rush to work out, and they neglect warming up their body so they can perform to their highest degree. But when you do that, you're risking injury, your joints aren't warmed up, and you're feeling kind of like the Tin Man, right? So there's pretty much two parts to a general warm-up. The first one would just be a basic form of cardio, right? 5 minutes on the rowing machine, 5 minutes on an incline treadmill, 5 minutes on a Stairmaster, something to get your heart rate going and your blood pumping a little bit. The next thing I want to cover with you is exercise specific warm-up. Let's say your working set for an incline dumbbell press is 3 sets of 10 with 40 pounds. You wouldn't want to go straight from nothing to doing those sets. I would do probably half of my working set weight as my warm-up, maybe 10 to 12 reps. So let's say 40 was my working weight. I'd take these 20s here and I would just bang out, 10 to 12 reps of these 20s before I move on to that 40. Now that applies with every exercise you do. So if you're starting on a back day, you're doing lat pull down, I would do a set at 50% of your working weight. Now, you only really have to do this when it's the first exercise for a muscle group. If I did incline dumbbell press and warmed up for them, if I was gonna do chest flies after that, you wouldn't have to go through that whole process. You could just go right to your working set. If you warmed up on lat pull downs and then move on to rows, you don't really need to do a warm up set before that first set of rows.